And you fancy yourself a bit of a Batman?
Yeah, I don't have the money, but I did martial arts for 11 years.
And then I started making TikToks and I started enjoying it so much. And I heard about Comic-Con coming soon now. So I also want to go there because I want to be like, I want to dress up as Harley Quinn. I think it would be so cool.
Cosplay, the practice of dressing up as a character from a film, book, or video game. Do I know what it is? No way. But I'm ready to delve deep into the cosplay community and discover what inspires them. You'll learn words like fandom, closet play, mashup, and gender bending. I'm even contemplating dressing up in my first cosplay for Comic-Con, if I'm convinced. I'm Miles Cloutier, and if you want to be wowed, stick with me. Let's go.
I've seen the bat and the cat on their YouTube channel, but I'm about to meet them in person. Hi, Rue.
Hello, Miles.
Pleasure to meet you, Sharon.
Hi, Miles. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Please follow us.
Wow, what a beautiful place.
Thank you.
Sharon and Rue.
Yes.
Are you in cosplay now?
No. The costumes are waiting for us.
But you're a big Batman fan.
Yes.
How did that start?
It started in the early years. I bought Batman comics every week. He's one of the heroes that fights for the right causes, justice and protecting the weak and the innocent. And he has got no superpowers. That's the main thing. He's just got skill.
Batman has no superpowers.
No. He actually studied 15 different martial arts with the masters themselves. And he does gymnastics and he trains his mind. He only sleeps like 4 hours a day.
Like Einstein.
Yeah. Because he works at night, so he's got night shift. He sleeps 4 hours a day, yeah.
So Batman's your number one?
Yes, my number one.
And you fancy yourself a bit of a Batman?
Yeah, I don't have the money, but I did martial arts for 11 years. I was martial arts fanatic.
What were you training in martial arts?
I started in karate. I did about 4 different styles of karate. I did some taekwondo. I did goju-ryu and Tenjin-kan, Shugokai, and Shugokai changed to new Shugokai, different techniques, different style.
But as a superhero, you also, I mean, that is your skill.
Yeah.
It is your power.
Yeah.
It is your martial arts.
Yeah.
What else can you tell me about Batman?
We all know Batman's an orphan. And he's got the money, he's got the power. And if you look at Batman's mental power and his will, I mean, when Wonder Woman met Batman and Superman, she threw a lasso of truth around him. And Superman told her his real identity, that was Clark Kent. But when she did it with Batman, he said to her, I'm Batman. He didn't tell her, I'm Bruce Wayne. If you actually look at how Batman prepares and studies his opponents, it's not like the other superheroes. I mean, Superman can just fly in and do the job. But Batman has just got his skills. He's got no power. So he has to know guys like Killer Croc and Scarecrow, and he even took down superpowered villains. So he does his prep and he knows who he's up against. I mean, he beat Superman.
Did they fight at some stage?
Yeah,
Were they fighting over a woman?
The Superman-Batman movie, they fought, and Batman actually won. He was going to kill Superman, and then Superman told him his mother's name, so it was the same as Batman's mother's name.
Oh.
And then he stopped.
Plot twist.
Yeah. So he could have killed Superman right then and there, but Batman doesn't kill. That's the other thing. He breaks bones and legs and arms and noses and teeth, and he cracks skulls, but he doesn't kill.
You must have collected quite a bit of Batman memorabilia and things. What do you have?
I've got a lot of comics, about 2 crates of comics, and then I've got Batman slippers.
Do you wear those around the house?
In the winter times when it gets cold, I wear my slippers.
And you're not a superhero. I mean, your feet get cold like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean. So, yeah, and I've got a few toys, but it's locked away. I don't play with them.
Now, you're known as the Bat and the Cat online.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Sharon, how do you fit into this picture with Batman here?
Well, Batman and Catwoman has actually got a very long history in the comic world. And when I met him, he told me about his Batman fanship. But then I told him, but I actually like Catwoman. So it just clicked together. And I always thought she looks cool, she's beautiful, and she kicks ass. And that's what I want to do. So I said to him, okay, let's do something.
Were you telling him the truth at the time? Were you really into it, or did you just sort of
No,
say it
I
to
was
entice
into
him a
it.
little
No,
bit?
no, I was definitely into it,
So
but
you've always been a Catwoman.
Yes, I've always been a Catwoman, but I never had the opportunity to actually live Catwoman. Being like Catwoman is like just establishing yourself in life, taking from the rich, basically like what's his name?
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood did, yes. Stealing from the rich and giving it to the poor, or like in Catwoman's case, giving it to charity, not keeping it all to herself. And it also, she's got confidence. She can, if she puts on that mask, she's a total different person. And that's basically what I like doing.
Like Batman, does she not actually have a superpower, or does she?
No, she doesn't have a superpower either. She was a human at first, and when she died, I think she was bitten by a cat, and she turned into Catwoman.
And do you have any cats at home?
Yes, we have one, but it's not mine. I'm not a cat person. I like cats, but I'm allergic to them.
What do you do as Batman and Catwoman in real life? What do you get up to?
We have got a YouTube channel that we've created in the beginning to educate young people with certain skills like changing a tire or how finance works. When we started creating the YouTube channel, I said nobody's going to listen to Rue and Sharon. And because I like Batman and she liked Catwoman, we said, listen, the Bat and the Cat, we're going to wear costumes. That's going to draw their attention because it's all about branding also. If you go into business, I mean, they would rather listen to Batman and Catwoman than to me.
So we basically started out with T-shirts that I had printed for us. And we just bought a normal mask for him and a normal mask and ears, and that was it. That's how we started out.
Yeah, we actually bought our masks at the local China shop and for 20 Rand.
Yeah, about $1.
Yeah. And we attended events with the masks and dressing up and everything. So car shows, wine shows.
What do you do when you go to a wine show, aside from drink wine, when you're in cosplay?
We don't dress up. Let me just clarify that to you. We don't dress up in the proper Batman and Catwoman suit. What we wear to wine shows is he will dress up in his tux with a Batman mask on, which absolutely looks divine. And then I will wear my one-piece cat suit, but the evening cat suit, not a proper cosplay one, with my mask and my ears. And we will march in there really looking absolutely gorgeous, even if I have to say so myself. It's a real eye catcher. And then we will interact with each and every stall. So we make a whole video of the wine show. So we also hope to get more people to subscribe to our channel. While we're doing that, we will give out tickets that's got our logo on it, and they can just scan it in.
And what do people think about you when you're dressed up like this at a wine show?
It's like with Comic-Con, you get a lot of photos opportunities, people that take photos with you, and most people like it. There's very few people that doesn't like it. Some people think you're not right in the head or crazy, but I don't care about that.
But we do it because we enjoy it. It's not the attention we're seeking. Look, it's a bonus. It's who doesn't like attention? But we do it because we like it, and that's who we are.
So the attention is a positive for you?
Yes, definitely.
Do you ever struggle with difficult experiences with people?
Yes, you do get people that's got different opinions and what will ask you, you know what, aren't you a bit old for this? You know?
What do you say?
No, you're never too old to enjoy yourself. Never. I mean, we're going to do this until we are old and wrinkled. So they need to get with the program.
Now, tell me about your family. What does your family think of this?
No, actually, our children are very embarrassed about it. My eldest daughter, she doesn't like to point out that we're the bat and the cat. And my youngest two, they had a lot of flack from their school friends and stuff. But most of the friends like it. That they get a bit teased about it.
Now, I think what should happen is you should both get dressed up and show me the bat and the cat.
Sure.
Wow, the bat and the cat. And with big boots, eh?
Yes.
Both of you. But your boots are especially large.
Yeah, and high.
I can see that you're giving yourself a little bit of extra height, eh?
Which is good, because when I've got my boots on, I'm taller than him. So if he puts his boots on, we're sharp.
That would be a problem, yes, perfect. Otherwise, how is the comfort of your outfits?
The masks, like this rubber mask, you sweat a lot. So
Yeah.
you have to take into consideration when you go to Comic-Con that you have to go to the toilet, you have to eat, you have to drink. So if you've got permanent gloves on, it gets difficult.
Yeah, and the zip going up there, and it's very tight fit, so he needs help if he needs to go to the bathroom. My suggestion to anybody that wants to buy suits online, think before you do this. So we've learned in the past, and we are going to correct that.
And where are some of the places you've worn your outfits out to?
Yeah, this was basically put together for this Comic-Con.
Could you tell me the other events that you'll do aside from Comic-Con?
Well, we've got this one, I can call them a charity or a place we would love to get people involved in. It's called Pumbaa in Nelspruit, just outside of Nelspruit. And they are basically a sanctuary for big cats that they took in from captivity and so on. They are absolutely gorgeous, those animals. You've just got no idea. It's not a zoo. It's literally a sanctuary to save these animals from captivity and to actually give them a life. Even though it's in cages, it's massive cages, and they are looked after so nicely. And you are literally within a meter of looking at these animals. There's a fence between you, so it's very safe. But it's the closest you will ever get to seeing big cats.
So we'll go to Pumbaa with the costumes to promote more there. And then also we've been asked by a drag rehab center in Barberton to come and do some motivational speaking. And we'll do that also in full costume.
Yes.
And we're planning certain events that we're going to attend with full costume.
And with the charity work, you're taking from the rich as Catwoman, and you're giving to the poor
to
and
the needy. Yes. Yeah, we're not just focusing on animals. It will be for our people as well. So people in need of help, we will see where we can assist in that. And also the hospitals and the children's divisions and so on, just to give them a little bit of entertainment and then just spread some joy.
You know, I think that's what you're doing, is you're spreading this joy and this positivity through cosplay, and I think that's very unique, and I think that's very special. Now, do you think you're going to at some point convince your family, or your kids at least, to get involved and do some cosplay with you?
I must say we do get a lot of support behind the scenes as well. My daughter, for instance, the other day, she sent us a WhatsApp just saying, "You go, guys, you look awesome." You know, we send her some pictures. So.
And how does that make you feel?
Very good, very good. I love having my children's support behind me. It doesn't make me feel like a rebel that much. It's like she sometimes says she needs to be the mother in this family, but the support is absolutely great.
Can you tell me about your plans for your YouTube channel?
Well, we would like to get to 1,000 subscribers.
What does 1,000 subscribers mean or do?
Then we get monetized, and then we get an income out of YouTube that we can use to finance costumes and equipment.
I look forward to following your journey online.
Yeah, no, and we need some supporters, guys. So please subscribe to
I
our
will
channel.
subscribe. I really hope to see you at Comic-Con. I think you're going to be a very popular couple. I'm sure there's going to be lots of pictures and you're going to get lots of attention and hopefully a couple of subscribers too.
And we hope we'll see you there also.
Yes.
I think you may see me there. You may not recognize me because I will, in fact, be dressed up.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
All right.
Hey everyone, so we are back at Wits, and as you can see before me, the costume is done. So all in all, if I had to estimate, I would say I spent more than about 250 hours putting this costume together. This is without a doubt the coolest thing I have ever made. It is the most involved project I have ever undertaken. I was using all sorts of new skills and techniques that I'd used a few of them individually, but this is the first project where I brought all of those techniques together into one costume, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I think some of my favorite parts of this costume are the upper part of the costume over here. So we have got the helmet. I am super happy with how the helmet turned out. For me, the helmet is one of the most important aspects because your face is generally going to be what people look at first when they see you walking around the convention floor. As you can see, I have weathered it a bit. It's now got a bit of dirt and grime, and you can see all the battle damage showing up on it. And this helmet doesn't look like it's fresh out of the factory. It looks like it's seen some battles, it's seen some adventures, and it's got a tale of its own to tell. So I'm really happy with how the helmet turned out. Another aspect of this costume that I am super happy with how it turned out with is the breastplate and the spaulders. This, for me, was one of the pieces that I was super excited to work on, and I think it's one of the pieces that I had the most fun working on. I'm just really happy with how it turned out with all the different, all the little leather straps here, and the battle damage and the weathering and the different colors, and just how cool this part of the costume looks. I'm really happy with how this turned out. A part of this costume that I didn't really enjoy as much, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, is the chainmail undershirt. I spent hours of my time sitting linking together all these little links to make the chainmail sleeves that go on this outfit. And whilst it looks really cool, at the time when I was putting it together, I was like, is this never gonna end? So yeah, so I'm really happy with how it turned out, but if there was a faster way to do it, I wish I'd gone with that. But also, sometimes you can't take the shortcut when you want to get something that looks authentic. Because this is the first time I've ever made any actual chainmail for a costume. In the past, I've always cheated using like mesh fabric or stuff like that. Now that all that hard work is behind me, I'm glad that I went with this method and created this really cool effect for the costume that really just brings the costume to life. So I've tried on different individual parts of the cosplay, while I was making it, trying it out to see if the pieces fitted and everything, but I haven't actually worn all the pieces of this costume together. So that's what we're gonna go do right now. We're gonna go suit up in this costume.
All right, now we're gonna do second coat. Make sure there's no residue on it. I am outside, so I've got to be careful that there's no leaves falling on it. Okay, now we're going to be doing a little bit of gold on the handle part. Just going to hold it there. Ooh, that sounds empty. No! Come on! And we're out. We are out of spray paint. That's okay. I have more. So the reason I'm doing the handle gold is it's going to have a slight homage to the God Killer that Wonder Woman wielded, and then I'm going to be going in with some bronzes and stuff so that it doesn't look too comic book shiny. But we just want this as like a blanket coat for now. And I'm going in with various different shades of gold. And then I'm going to be shading it with a dark color. I think. There we go. And now we're going to just leave that to dry. And then once that's all dry, we're going to go in along here with a silver and silver along here. So now that we have painted both sides with 2 coats and it's nice and dry, we're going to go down this part here with silver. I think what I'm going to do, it's a little unorthodox, but what I like to do is actually spray paint into a cup. Ooh, it makes a mess. The spray paint has a lot sharper color for silver, so I want to go over with the spray paint and not use acrylic silver because it just stands out more, in my opinion. So this is a nice little trick if you need to use spray paint, but you don't want it to go all over the place.
I got this really cheap wig from downtown Joburg, and I'm now busy just styling it and braiding it so that it also looks it just must look like Nectiri's hair. So I've just been braiding it and putting some beads on it and also some feathers on it. This is my vendor print. It's called Mwenda, Ngachivenda, Uzofi Mwenda. And I also got some yellow paint that goes with the yellow that's on there, and the red that also goes with the red that's on there. I've never spray painted before, so this is actually gonna be very interesting. For now, I'm just gonna freestyle. Oh my God, this is like, I don't know how it's gonna come out. Ooh. Woo. This is a bit messy, but let's see. I think maybe I should put a bit of yellow into it to see how it goes. Ooh. Wow. The yellow isn't really showing. I don't know what to do. I really don't know, but I think for now I will just continue with this wig and leave this for now. Maybe I can spray one of the braids a color. Okay, this is not really working. Okay, maybe let me try the yellow. Still not showing. Maybe I should try the blue. Oh, okay. Who closed this? Wow, I don't know, it's not working. Let's try this one. Okay. Uh-oh. This one is not coming out. I don't know if it's visible enough, but I guess I'll wait for it to dry.
I'm here in Ramsek to meet with Anna Jolie, who was first introduced to cosplay with a photo shoot. Now the hook is set, and her favorite character is Harley Quinn. Anna Jolie, you're gonna have to tell me about how cosplay fits into all of this.
I did a shoot with Heidi from Hollywood Costumes, and
know Heidi, yeah.
yeah, and we did like a photo shoot with cosplay.
Okay.
And I was like Catwoman, I was a schoolgirl, I was like so many characters. And she dressed me up as Harley Quinn. I was like, oh my god, I love this. And then it like all just started there.
So you dressed up in a bunch of costumes, and then how did you take it forward yourself?
So after I fitted with the Harley Quinn outfit, so after that shoot, I kept looking at the pictures on my phone. I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I was like, but I actually want to do more. And I asked Heidi the one day, can I hire like a costume from her? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then I started making TikToks, and I did like social media, like on my social media platforms. I took videos and pictures, and I started enjoying it so much. And I heard about Comic-Con coming soon now. So I also want to go there because I want to dress up as Harley Quinn. I think it would be so cool. So yeah, and I just got really interested in it.
When you first took cosplay on social media, what was the response?
People loved it. They were like, because like when I dressed up like as Harley Quinn, I tried to look exactly like her, and they're like, oh my god, you look like her twin. So yeah, it gets really exciting. People are like, I love it so much. I want more and more and more. And people like DM me and they're like, hey, like you look just like Harley Quinn. I'm like, because like the one follower that I have, like she sent me a DM and she's like, oh my god, like you're such inspiration. She also likes Harley Quinn. There's a lot of girls who look up to me, and she's like, yeah, I also like cosplay. So it's nice to interact with my followers as well, because some of them loves cosplay.
From what I've seen, cosplay is really heating up in South Africa. I think for a number of different reasons.
It is. Like I saw on social media as well, like if you go through TikTok and Instagram and everything, you'll see like everything is just cosplay and stuff. Like it's so incredible. Like I just love it. Like when I look at it, like then I'm like, that's where I get my inspiration from. So then I will dress up as my favorite character, and then I will see what she does, and I will do something similar but just different.
And do you have relationships in the cosplay world with cosplayers? How does that work online and in person?
So how it works, I do have followers that are like on Instagram who loves cosplay. So they will ask me like, so sometimes they'll ask me like, can you please dress up as my favorite character? So I'll do that and I'll tag them. Like I'll put like a little thingy in my TikTok with their username, and I'll tag them and I'll be like, okay, thank you. Like here's a shout out to user123. And then I wear their favorite costume just to say thank you.
You do more than just Harley Quinn then?
Yes, so I do other characters as well, but Harley Quinn is my main one.
Now, when I see Harley Quinn outfits, they always seem to be, aside from the girl playing her seems a bit crazy, high energy, the costumes always look different. What's that about?
Okay, so Harley Quinn, when she just started, was the Suicide Squad. So she had that pigtails with the blue and the pink hair. And so it was very similar to the Birds of Prey, but that was her very first character. And then as it went on, she did Birds of Prey. And I think that's my favorite one. I love that one because it has the sleeves with the pom-poms, and her hair is as well a little bit shorter now.
And is Birds of Prey a movie or?
It's a movie, yes. It's like a female movie almost. Like it's like a lot of females are together. So it's really insane.
You cosplay, but you also do modeling and social media. How does that work?
So I'm a brand ambassador. I do like influencing work with companies. So brands, they reach out to me on DMs and stuff like that on social media. And then they ask me like, do you want to work with us? And then they send me like free packaging, like let's say like collagen or gym clothing or bikinis and stuff. So then I would wear it, I would take content in it, and then I post on my social media to give them like a shout out.
I have made a promise to dress up for Comic-Con, or I'd also like to dress up for Comic-Con, and I'm canvassing and seeing what the opinions and ideas are. So what do you think I could pull off?
What's that guy from that Pirates movie, Johnny Depp? He was playing that pirate, that one, because you have the beard, you can like braid it and put like beads in it. I think that one will fit you perfectly.
I probably could be a pirate and braid my hair.
Yes, you can. And you put like little braids in your beard. I think that one will fit you perfectly.
What do you think is behind the rapid growth in cosplay? What's turning people onto it?
So I think why people love cosplay is like, including myself, it's like you can dress up like differently. You don't have to be like every day where you wear a suit or a dress or pants or gym clothes or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's where it gets different.
I don't know what you mean, but I think you're gonna have to show me.
I definitely have to. Yeah, I would love
Okay.
to.
Well, you have to get dressed, and yeah, let's see this jacket.
Okay, awesome.
Harley Quinn.
Hi.
I see your pom-poms, and is that a raincoat?
Yeah, so it's plastic and then it's obviously sewn with this pom-pom sleeves.
And have you made this outfit yourself?
No, I got it from Hollywood Costumes. Heidi made it. She's the designer.
And the name of this costume?
It's Birds of Prey.
What else can you tell me about your costume? You have very big boots.
Yeah, so you can obviously see it's chunky boots, and then the stockings are ripped, and then the shiny pants, the bling bling, and then you have the bullets
Bling
on the
bling.
side, and then you have the little crop top, the little pink hot pink
And
top.
did you like crack somebody with a spat here?
So what happened, it actually was fixed. It was right. And then I don't know what happened. I think I broke it or something. I don't know, but now it's cracked. Like it's bent.
this-
I need to get it fixed.
I'm not sure this is regulation. This bat is very light. It feels
I
like
actually
cork.
hit Batman with it. So yeah.
You did.
I'm joking. No, but I actually need to get it fixed.
Are you a baddie?
Yes, like I'm also like I'm Joker. She's also like a villain. She's like, because on Suicide Squad, she was the villain with Joker.
Who's your Joker?
So my Joker is my fiance. So
Your like
we like
fiancé.
we're like two villains together. We
Okay.
want to be married and be crazy together.
In real life.
Yeah.
And so did you get him dressing up, or how does that
Yes,
work?
he actually dressed up as Joker as well.
Was he any good?
Yes, he was pretty good. He had like damaged on his head here. We wrote damaged, and he had the green hair and the gold teeth. And so yeah, he looks, and he also has like, he's covered in tattoos. So he matches the part.
So he plays the part quite well.
Yes, he does.
And is he like into it, or does he just do it because you like it?
I think he did it because I liked it as well, but I think in a way he also liked it. He enjoyed it because it's like dress up. Like it's nice. He also enjoyed it. Yeah. So we're looking forward to going to Comic-Con as the Joker and Harley Quinn as a couple. So yeah.
And you're going to be very much in character as well. It's not just about dress up.
Yes, we're going to be in character. Be very crazy. Going to go there and hit Batman.
Do you have anything at Comic-Con you'd really like to do or see?
I think it's all the people like taking pictures, and I'm so excited to see all the people how they're gonna dress up as their favorite characters, and hopefully we win like something like best dress or something like that. But I'm just really excited to see what's gonna happen there. So yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy.
Do you have any other events or conferences you'd like to do?
I think in the future there is. Like I said, I just started this year with cosplay. I would love to do Comic-Con International, like to go overseas and do it there. Because obviously it's just going to go more and more and more and go to Disney World and stuff like that. So yeah.
Would you go to Disney World in cosplay?
Yes.
What Disney would you like to go to?
I'm not sure. I think there's one in America. I want to go to that one there. I'm
There's
not quite
at
sure.
least two in America.
Yeah, I want to go to
A
one.
Disneyland and a Disney World. Tell me about your cosplay bucket list.
Okay, so I have Harley Quinn, so she's the main one. And then obviously there's other characters as well that I want to explore a bit with. So like with Comic-Con that's coming up now, I think it's going to be 4 or 5 days. So I want to go every single day dressed as a different character. But like I said, I think I will probably do like the third day Harley Quinn, and then the other ones I'll do maybe like a schoolgirl outfit or dress up as Superwoman. I was also dressed up as Superwoman on one of my TikToks. So yeah, I also like her as well. But I think the favorite one is Harley Quinn.
And what are your plans for your social media and online cosplay?
So I think I want to start posting more of cosplay. So obviously I want to work with Heidi with Hollywood Costumes. And then I want to take like videos with all her amazing work, because she's such an amazing designer. She's really an inspiration for me. So yeah, I want to start taking more costumes and taking content with it and just have fun with it, like do trends and stuff like that. Like even go in public, like go stand in the middle of the mall and do like a TikTok trend. I think that will be really insane as well.
Have you done like cosplay in public yet?
Not yet, but I want to do that for sure. That's also on my bucket list.
Are you like, do you think people would be receptive to it?
I think it will be weird, but I think people will find it interesting. People will be like, "Oh my word, let's take a picture together," or something like that. Because like sometimes when I do like on my TikTok and stuff like cosplay, people are like, "Oh, when are you gonna go in public? We want to take pictures with you. You look really insane. I would like to see your costumes in person." So I think it will go really well.
You look really insane, and that's a compliment.
Yeah, I find it as a compliment because like you look insane, like with your makeup and everything. I take it as a compliment. So yeah.
So you like people's reactions?
Yeah, it's like I think like when I dress up, people are like like shocked, like your makeup and everything. Even little kids, like I find their reactions the best. So yeah, but I think that people like it.
What are people's reactions like in South Africa compared to the rest of the world?
I think in SA people like find it really interesting. Like it's different for them because SA is like farm life and everything. Not like all the parts, but now especially with cosplay getting so big in SA, it's something different like for everyone. Like it's just like when you see it, it's like whoa, like what are you wearing? But it's in a good way, you know what I mean?
You think that people's response in South Africa is positive to cosplay?
Of course, yeah. I think like if someone doesn't like it, I mean, you can just walk away or look away, but most of the people like it. I've never gotten hate from anything that I wore or stuff like that.
Hold on. So you said that you don't get any negativity.
No, not at all.
Really, no negativity?
No, nothing.
Because I speak to a lot of people in South Africa that do cosplay, and they say people are really mean to them.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's like, depends on what characters you dress up as, but obviously like with girls, like females, they love Harley Quinn, and I think men as well, they like Harley Quinn. So I've never gotten hate from anyone yet, like I said yet, but we'll see in the future.
What about online?
Online, I would say some girls don't like it, but I just think they don't get how it works, you know what I mean? They're not used to it.
Online, what type of people are you getting trouble from or negativity?
Sometimes mostly females, like I think because they don't understand the cosplay and stuff, so they find it very like, I don't know, different, I think, in a bad way. So yeah, I think then I get the hate from them a lot.
Why do you think that is?
I just think they don't understand how it works. They find it very, I think it's because it's so different, then they find it very like, I don't know how to say, it's really weird. Just think they find it weird. That's why they don't like it. And then they give you hate for it.
Do you think it could be the competition?
I don't know. I would like to think so, but I don't know. I don't know. I just do it because I enjoy it. I don't do it because I take it as a competition or something. I dress up because I like to dress up and stuff. I don't do it because I'm like, oh, I'm going to win something for it. Or like, I do it because I like it. I'm like, I put it on, it makes me happy. That's why I do it.
How often are you dressing up?
So it depends on events, but if there's no events like coming up, then I would do it like twice, 3 times a week. So for my social media, sometimes more. It just depends on how much time I have on my hands. And then I would take content in it, I'll do trends with it.
When you're doing like a social media shoot for yourself, are you spending 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours?
So it all depends on me and what mood I am and how good I do it. So sometimes I will do one video, it'll take like 5 minutes and it's perfect. Where other days it'll take like a half an hour to do something. Just depends on how complicated the trend is.
So you gave me an idea for a costume. We're gonna have to see what happens, but I'll see you and the Joker, your fiance, there, right?
Yes.
At Comic-Con.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, well, I look forward to it. You'll have to come say hi, and I look forward to seeing you there.
I'll be definitely do so.
Thanks so much, Anna.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird won't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
So now that we are back inside, I'm sure you're wondering why, but it was far too hot outside. Winter is over, summer is here. It is too hot for my fair skin, so we're inside and now I can sit down. So let's get shading. I've done the basic blanket coats of color. So we've got a basic color of silver down the middle, green on the sides, and gold on the handle. And now we're gonna go in with some finer details of shading to really make the sword pop. The softer the brush, the better. Just sort of give it like a dry brush. The point of shading is to create more depth and detail into a prop, because if you look at my actual existing swords, you'll see that there's deep shades in between it where it's like almost aged. No sword is just this flat silver kind of color. Basically, we're kind of just making up comic book effects just to make the sword look not so brand new and shiny. Silver paint just stinks. There's some ingredient in it. Listen, the things we do for the craft, eh? Ah, but yes, you see, look how it blends so seamlessly. But every single cosplayer I've ever spoken to, you ask them, oh, why does silver paint stink? And they're like, I know, right? Okay, for those of you who are wondering what this smells like, so I can just, paint a picture for you, so to speak, it smells like smelly feet. Like I have a tub of sparkly, smelly feet. I figured that it was not very frugal to buy an entire spray paint can just to accent the edges in a light green. So what I've done is I've gotten a bright green nail polish, and because it's an enamel, it'll have a nice gloss effect on the edge of the sword and make it really look like kryptonite. Ah. So now I'm quite happy with what I've done here. I might play around a bit, but for now, this is what I'm happy with. I want you just to see the difference quickly in shading. So this is the side that's shaded versus the side that's not. Can you see what a big difference that makes? Just having that little bit of shading makes all the difference in the world. So I'm going to leave it there for now. And yeah, I'm very happy with how it's turning out, which is quite surprising because I didn't know if this was going to work.
Okay, so I'm gonna attach this feather to the wig because I think I need at least one more. And I also am just putting beads as I go. And it's a bit tricky to just find the balance. You don't want to put too many and you don't want to put just a few because then, see, they don't really pop. You want them to pop. And I went with this color, the green color. I wanted to do the green because I just felt like it would pop. I hope it looks good. All right, I'm just gonna add this one last feather and then no more feathers. I really can't wait for Comic-Con. I really can't wait. It's almost here, it's just around the corner. Luckily, I'm almost done with everything. I'm excited to go and get that prize. I mean, I already know. I don't know, for some reason I just know.
Cosplay lingo for today. Collectors. A person who collects things of a specific type, professionally or as a hobby. In cosplay, it's a person who collects different characters and hardly ever repeats a cosplay. Mesh fabric. Fabric that is loosely woven or knitted and has many closely spaced holes. Often gives the effect of chainmail.
When you are in cosplay, when you are getting ready and in your cosplay, you are neither yourself and you are neither that character.
With cosplay, do you get any heat or have difficulty from people with doing that?
I'm lucky enough to have not been bullied so far, touch wood. And when I cosplay, I've just been getting a lot of love. A lot of people do mistake me for an actual woman, which I suppose is a good thing because it means I'm doing the right thing.